Mazuma TV back in the building, man. What's going on, y'all? Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Shout out to the Mazuma mob. We in the building as always, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive day. Chilling this weekend with my son, man. Don't really have any complaints, man. On the road to 2K. We about to crack that 1,600 mark, man. Shout out to the nation. Shout out to the mob for making this possible. I'm back at y'all with some more boxing talk nonetheless. And according to Michael Benson, man, this is some news that definitely caught me off guard, man. According to Michael Benson, who got his information from The Ring magazine, Gervonta Tank Davis, one of the biggest stars in the sport of boxing, and this has been confirmed by multiple sources and according to Ring magazine, that he's planning to make a fight happen in the UK this summer. You see what I mean? That's what he's looking for in his next move. So I guess him fighting in the first quarter of 2024 is out the window, man. It sounds like he'll be back at the middle of the year. So it seems like, in my honest opinion, that these legal issues are a bit tougher than people are making it seem. You see what I mean? But regardless, that's what the Ring magazine is talking about. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first read this article, it sounded like it was capped to me. It sounded like it was capped. You know what I mean? I thought this was just some BS, but being that the Ring magazine is a pretty credible source, man. They've been around the boxing game for many years. I took the time to actually read the article and just hear them out. And I had completely forgot. You know what I mean? I don't know how it actually slipped my mind. Gervonta Davis has fought in the UK before, so this wouldn't be a new situation, actually. You know what I'm saying? Back when he was the IBF super featherweight champion at 130 pounds, he actually had went over to the UK to face Liam Walsh. You see what I mean? And he had a devastating knockout over there. I remember he came out dressed like Michael Jackson with Floyd Mayweather, and man, he turned up on Liam Walsh and punished that man. You see what I mean? So this wouldn't be his first time fighting in the UK. So then it started to become realistic in my head. Now, also, another thing that I had done once I had heard the news was think about the guys from the UK that are in or around his weight class. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm assuming that if he's going to fight in the UK, then he'll go up against a UK fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would make sense for that to happen. I don't see how he would take another US fighter and fight him in the UK, or take a guy from Venezuela or Mexico or whatever the situation is. So I started to think about the guys who was in or around his division. And being that he's a WBA world champion right now, I started to look through the rankings, and I didn't see anybody within his rankings at 135 pounds that was from the UK. You feel what I'm saying? So then I started to think about the 140-pound division, because eventually, you know, Gervonta Davis is going to consider going up there, and he doesn't really care about the belt. So it's not like he really cares to defend the title. He moves however he wants to move. Him and his handlers have made that clear. So when you look at the guys that's ranked in the WBA, man, you got O'Hara Davies. You see what I'm saying? But that doesn't seem too realistic, considering the fact that he just got knocked out by Ismael Barroso. You know what I'm saying? The old man, the grandpa. Also, they have Jack Catterall. You see what I mean? Who's ranked in the WBA. So, but then from what I understand, it seems like Jack Catterall may get what he's been looking for this whole time, and that's a rematch with Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is somebody else that's from the UK. You know what I mean? But I don't think he's really considering either one of those fights right now. You know what I mean? There's no information on who exactly his potential opponent may be, so I'm not gonna really jump out the window and assume anything. But nonetheless, man, it's something that definitely caught me off guard. But I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if this turns out to be true, because, like I said, he's done it before. Now, in terms of the opponents, that's really something that has me more confused than anything. Who will he possibly fight in his return to boxing in the UK? You feel what I'm saying? But then again, it makes sense for Gervonta Davis to go over there, man. If you know how these UK fans rock, man, I'm sure he got a huge fan base over there, because the UK is not like the United States, where the United States has like 5 sports that are ahead of boxing. You feel what I'm saying? Like in the US, we got baseball, we got football, we got football, baseball, we got basketball. We got a lot of big sports, and then boxing may fall behind that. In the UK, it's like soccer and then boxing. So because they have a huge fan base over there, and I'm sure they support Gervonta Davis, he's bound to sell a shitload of tickets. He's bound to get a big bag over there, man. You know what I'm saying? He might be doing something. He might be working with Eddie Hearn on this one. You see what I'm saying? So who knows exactly what's gonna happen, man? Who knows exactly what's gonna happen? But it makes sense from a financial standpoint. If you know Gervonta Davis He's all about his money, so he might be out there trying to get some euros. He might be out there trying to get some pounds, some Great Britain pounds. You know what I'm saying? He out there trying to get that guac. So it is what it is, man. It makes sense from a financial standpoint. I'm sure he'll sell out wherever the hell he decides to fight at over there. But it is definitely was some confusing news, and I'm sure it's taken. I know people gonna read this video title and be like, "What the hell? What fuck Mazuma talking about?" And then if you go and you read these articles, then you'll see that it ain't no cat, man. It sounds like something that's looking to be in the works in the middle of the year. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this here, man. There's not really much I can really speak on besides that, because not enough information has come out. But that's all I know. That's my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Should Gervonta Davis fight out in the UK? What do you think about him fighting out in the UK? And who could his possible potential opponent be? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. This is Mazuma TV. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm out of here, man. Peace.